The top 3 behaviors of the dismissive avoidant during conflict. I'm Dr. Sarah Hensley. I'm a specialized social psychologist who's been studying the science of attachment and attraction inside romantic relationships for over 15 years. It's important to remember that dismissive avoidants have wounds around being vulnerable because in their childhood, their emotions were dismissed or even punished by their caregivers. So they really have wounds around addressing difficult, awkward, or emotional situations inside of relationships. And conflict tends to be a lot of those things. And so when conflict starts, you usually see these 3 things. First, you're going to see some intellectual defensiveness. Usually they don't get too reactive, but oftentimes they'll say, no, that's not what happened. That's not what's going on. You shouldn't feel that way. You're being too sensitive, or you took it the wrong way, etc., etc. Really dismissing your feelings. Remember, they were dismissed in the same way in childhood. Number 2, you will usually see a flight response where you can tell that they are visibly upset, but they stop speaking. They are not telling you what is going on in their mind. They are visibly upset. You can see it on their face. You can see it in their movements, but they are not revealing what's going on. And then lastly, you see a freeze or a disassociated response. So they'll often leave the situation and isolate, and they will pour themselves into something else to distract them through the difficulty of having to experience the emotional response to the conflict. They are suppressing their feelings, and they're doing so through distraction. So they usually pour into things like work or hobbies, mindless TV, games on their phone, things like that, in order to disassociate and to avoid feeling the difficult feelings that came up during conflict. There are ways that you can approach the DA during conflict to lessen the likelihood that they will respond in these ways. Now, if someone has severe attachment issues, it's probably not going to matter what you do. But for somebody who has mild to moderate issues, use showing up secure, using non-critical communication, using the positive flip method, which is something I teach in my groups, is going to be beneficial. So if you would like to learn how to navigate conflict with a dismissive avoidant, please contact me at my website, thedatingdecoder.com.